Good morning, everyone. I hope you are all having a wonderful time. It's another beautiful day here in Bangkok, and as usual, we are here to update you about the latest. In today's vlog, I'm gonna tell you how Thailand is trying to make things better concerning the entry rules and regulations. And along the way, I'm gonna tell you about the latest situation in Bangkok, Phuket, and my latest visit to Pattaya, where things are so down. And now I'm heading to Suvarnabhumi airport to show you what is the real picture of the arrivals and departures after 3 weeks of test and go launch. So it will be a very interesting vlog. Let's walk and talk. So as I said, my friends, now I am in Prai Thai and we are going to take the airport link to Suvarnabhumi airport, where we are going to show you the latest situation in the airport. As you see, it's so busy day here. This is Prai Thai. The action is always on. Lots of people here because there are lots of food courts, as you see along the vlog. So we're gonna take now the airport link and see you in Suvarnabhumi airport. Alright my friends, here we are at Suvarnabhumi airport. Before we start showing you around and give you the updates, I'm gonna tell you a couple of things that could be helpful once you arrive to Suvarnabhumi airport. So guys, once you arrive from the airport link, you have lots of money exchange services here at the airport link level with good rates. So if you want to exchange, it's better to exchange it here, because once you enter the airport, the rates are much lower. So if you want to exchange with good rates, it's in the level of the airport link. And also you have another service if you want to give your luggage and keep it at the airport. It's around 100 Thai baht for 1 day, so that's another service. And also FedEx shipping center. So these all are located at the airport link level. So here we are guys, as you see, you have another exchange here, and the rate is almost 2 baht less from the one that is at the level of the airport link. You can see it's a busy day, it's almost weekend. Now let's continue and start from the first update. The people you see are not international arrivals, because these days if you are arriving to this airport from outside Thailand, definitely you are not going to use the airport link and you are going to be transferred to the hotel to do the test and go, or maybe a sandbox or the quarantine. So still we have these rules in order to enter Thailand. All these people you are seeing are from local and domestic arrivals. So let me show you where we are now. We are here at base floor. This is the airport link. And as you see from the pictures, all these people are arriving from domestic departures. Now we are heading to the first floor, which is public transportation, if you want to take taxi, and also to tell you what is the latest situation in Bangkok, Phuket, and my latest visit to Pattaya. So my friends, lately I traveled to Phuket and Pattaya besides Bangkok, because we have already showed you lots of pictures and what's going on in Bangkok, and you saw that Bangkok is back, Bangkok is more alive. Now lots of people are telling that Bangkok could be better. Of course I agree with you, but now it's much better than before. So as I said, I traveled to Phuket and Pattaya lately. Concerning Phuket, I also uploaded lots of vlogs about the nightlife, about what's going on day and night. And as you saw from my vlogs, that things are much better there. The nightlife is back, lots of tourists. Of course, again, it needs much more time to be like the good old days, but now it's better than nothing. So this was concerning Bangkok and Phuket. But lately I have visited Pattaya, and all in all the situation is not that much good. I'm gonna show you a little bit around, because we have checked up central Pattaya at daytime, nighttime, also jumped in. We have stayed for 1 night, and along these pictures you can see what is the real situation in Pattaya concerning day and night, and also the walking street. So all in all guys, for the time being, if you want to visit Thailand, Bangkok and Phuket is much more active, but Pattaya still needs too much time to be back on track. So here we are now at the first floor, which was the public transportation, and now we are going to the arrival floors and see how things are nowadays at the arrival floors. And as I said, since the beginning of the pandemic, things has totally changed. People cannot arrive like the old days to buy their SIM cards or anything else, because these days totally things has changed. And as you see from the pictures, this is the international arrivals. It seems a busy day, lots of people. Of course, Bangkok airport was much busier, but nowadays this is the action. So those people that are here already passed the immigration, and now they are awaiting their taxis, and from here they are going to be transferred to the hotels. This is the real picture nowadays. That was a general idea about the international arrivals. Now let me show you a little bit the third floor, where you have the restaurants, and see what are the things that are operating these days. So at the beginning of the third floor you have a pharmacy if you want to buy things from this place. After that the subway is back on track. I have made a vlog here before 6 or 7 months and it was totally empty. Now the restaurants are back. As you see from the pictures, people are enjoying their meals before departure. So this is the third floor, also the meeting floor. So this is the third floor where you have the restaurants. Of course, not all the restaurants are operating, but at least there are a couple of them where you can enjoy some meals, including, as we see, Burger King for the fast food lovers. But there are lots of change still waiting, the real reopening of Thailand, that we are going to talk about it right now. So as I was saying, my friends, that still people are waiting the real reopening of Thailand, which I mean without Thailand pass, without PCR test. If you are vaccinated, you can enter, and maybe if you are not vaccinated, you can make a PCR test and enter. So people are waiting for these rules, and I am sure things will change very soon, if not that much, but of course there will be lots of changes soon, because Thailand is trying to be better concerning the entry rules and regulations. So there are lots of talks to improve the Thailand pass, or maybe remove some PCR tests, and also to improve the test. And so let's see what will happen in the coming weeks, or maybe in the coming months. And I am sure that better entry regulations are being discussed to be imposed very soon concerning entering Thailand. That was a general idea about the third floor, which was the restaurants. Now we are heading to the departures, and let's see what is the situation at the departure floors. So here we are, guys, at the departures floor, and this is the international departures, and at that side you have the domestic departures. As you see from the pictures, domestic departures, lots of people, and here this is the international departures. It's not that much busy. Let's walk a little bit here before we show you the action at the domestic departures. Well guys, as you see from the pictures, now I am in one of the sections of international departures, and it's totally empty. Of course, everyone knows that this airport was busy 12 months in a year, but nowadays this is the picture of the international departures. There are some people flying, but this is not the real pictures of Suvarnabhumi airport, and especially the international departures. So that was the international departures. As you saw from the pictures, things are still slow, even though the test and go is on since 3 weeks, but still people are waiting the real reopening of Thailand, which means you can enter without any hard regulations. Just get vaccinated and welcome. You can make a PCR test at arrivals, no problem. And even some countries you don't have to do that. So now we are heading to the domestic departures, and of course domestic departures are better than the international departures, because nowadays people are enjoying their vacations to Phuket, Krabi, Koh Samui, Pattaya. Although Pattaya was not that much busy, but this is the picture. It's so crowded today, it's weekend. Let me show you a little bit around.
Mom and dad's only daughter, do I make you proud? Writing my life.
So my friends, as you saw from the pictures, that was a general idea about Suvarnabhumi airport, the departures, the arrivals, and everything is now. That's the real picture nowadays. Of course, people are still waiting the real reopening. I hope it will be very soon, but as I said, things will change and things are going to be better. So let's wait and see and hope for the best. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned and subscribe for more from Live Love Thailand.